I'm always drinking, and this isn't having enough rum actually. I don't. You think yours has any rough rum?
Yeah.
Okay, mine doesn't. I don't know, but maybe from bars. Yeah.
Not for later.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm say
So, we're recording, and thanks for being here.
Hi, nice
for
to
sure.
meet you.
I'm gonna say for sure, is that like a, well, let's get rid of this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. And so this is the first segment of, I don't know, I don't think we really have a name for it as yet, but what we're gonna do is that we're interviewing different personalities that are in Germany who have like an influence in Caribbean music, primarily soca, because I know your background is soca primarily, right?
Yeah.
And like, how did you get into soca? Like, what made you get into it?
Primarily, I'm coming from more like a hip hop and dancehall background, but over the years, soca grew on me, and through the Trinidad Carnival of Cultures, which is basically the same like in Berlin.
Yeah.
I got in touch more and more in touch with soca, and now.
That's what you're doing now.
Yeah.
But like, when did you start? Like, you know, like an approximate time that you started?
Maybe in 2012 I did my first soca mix. Maybe in 2011. I'm
just
not
like,
sure. Yeah.
Just like a mix or like a party or something?
No, I started really off with just basically a mix. Yeah.
And just posting and seeing what it gets. Yeah.
And at that time I was more around with my dancehall sound system, Burning Spectre sounds.
Okay.
And we were booked for dancehall parties, but we started to play more soca.
Real. and then what was the reaction of people? Like, especially like 2012 is like what 2019. So in 2012 it wasn't too, and this is in Germany, right? So like it wasn't too much of like it wasn't a big scene then.
No, it wasn't a big scene then. But we tried to ease people into the soca, not too much. Like we wouldn't rush into the party and just give them straight soca. No, we always mixing it up
and because they were mostly like dancehall then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But then, was there ever like a time when you were playing and then all of a sudden like someone knew a song and like when you were playing they were like singing every word and you were like, how does this person know this song?
That happened because in the area where I'm from, Bielefeld, Gütersloh, we had a lot of military bases and obviously a lot of Caribbean people were there based too. And in one party I was booked and I was thinking, okay, this party will be a flop for tonight. But the promoter actually had like only Caribbean people there.
And
I
so
started to play a few soca songs and then suddenly everybody went crazy and I was like, okay.
So then all of a sudden you were probably like the best DJ in Bielefeld.
And even at that time, like in 2014 or 13 or something, people already requested Mr. Killer and stuff like that,
Seriously, that's actually pretty cool. And that's in Germany, in Bielefeld. By the way, like, I don't think, is Bielefeld a popular town? No, other than being the weekend after, like Berlin Carnival, people don't, like, I've never heard of Bielefeld. I don't know thought that it's like Berlin Carnival's little brother. Sorry, Bielefeld.
Yeah, but that's how it is.
So I mean to like have like such a big soca scene there is.
No, we don't really have a big soca scene. We're starting.
But you have a carnival.
Yeah, we have a carnival.
And I live in Leipzig and there's no carnival there.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yes.
So
hopefully.
Yeah, I mean like that's my under the table invitation to you. We're gonna have one at some point in time. That's like a promise, Leipzig. So so then obviously like Bielefeld Carnival grew and grew, and like you played there as well.
Yes, not as far till now. I didn't play on the road as yet, but I started to have my own events.
Really?
Like a pre-event for the parade will be on the Saturday, and I started my events for the Friday.
Really?
Usually I have one event in a beach bar.
Nice.
Like, it's like in the afternoon. It's a lime.
Wait, there's no beach at Bielefeld, is there?
No, it's like a beach bar on a parking lot.
Nice. That is creative.
Yeah,
that's
we don't have a real beach.
Creativity. Okay, so that means and like you have one this year then.
Hopefully yes.
Yeah?
I mean it's always a bit a matter of the weather, but
true.
In total we will definitely have a party for the night.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, and what is the name of the party, by the way?
It's called Cloud9.
Cloud9?
Yeah, we're having it since 3 years.
Okay,
yeah.
And it's always been a good turnout. And is it the Friday you said, the night before?
Yeah, it's the Friday before. Okay. And yeah, last year we had Scrappy performing from the UK.
Okay. So that means that you really do, it's not just DJs, you try to like bring like another step and bring in performers and things like that. Okay.
I haven't planned any artists for this year, but we're gonna see.
Well, the thing is, I saw that you had you did a remix for this year. You did
Moto?
a remix for Moto.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, there's your link there, you know.
Yeah.
Like, how did that come about? How did you get the mix? Like, how did you get the link for Moto as well?
So yeah, actually it wasn't a remix. It was a road mix, like for Carnival to play on the road. And he contacted me because I did a road mix before for one of his songs, and he sent
just
me
a personal road mix or a road mix that you did through him as well?
No. I just got the stems, which is like the layers of audio to edit the song how I want it.
Nice.
And he used that all the time to perform in his shows as well. And then he just checked me out on Instagram and sent me a message. Thank you, I really love your work. And then he asked me to do another road mix.
Seriously? Jeez, nice. And then how did it go from there? So he contacted you, told you to do a road mix, and then what was it after that? Like, you just did something, sent it to him, he approved, or he told you to go back and change, or he just trusted you to do everything?
He kind of trusted me most of the time. I just sent him I sent some things to him. We just spoke about it back and forth a bit, and he also added a few things. Just to make sure that it was for your view, but also his view. And did you go to Carnival to play, particularly at any of his parties? Any parties he performed at, or? No, I didn't. I mean, I met him in Trinidad for Carnival, but we never played in a party together or something like that. No.
But did you meet him before as well, or no?
Yes, I met him for Berlin Carnival last year.
Because he was here for at the Juve.
Yeah, right.
Okay, nice. Okay, so like going back, I mean, like for me, like obviously I'm not living in Germany for a long time, so I've only living in here for like 4 years, and so every time, like my first 2 years here, I didn't even know that there was a Caribbean scene at all. So then like I always have to like go back to like, how is it that like how was your feeling like when you played at the first soca party or like the first event when you saw people like come out and they're like enjoying, and like how did it motivate you to do more and like more and more parties? Because that's always something like for me, like when I first experienced like the first Caribbean party, not even just soca but Caribbean party in Germany, I was shocked because I was thinking like only time I hear Caribbean party is in my house, and when the music's turned up loud, and like that's the only time my neighbors know Caribbean music. You know, so like to like experience a Caribbean party in Germany, in Leipzig, was for me, it was a little bit mind-blowing. So like, and this is like in 2017, 16. So then for you, I can imagine 2012, 13 or
even before, we had like a big dancehall and reggae scene in my area already. So
And like how was it? I mean, like, did other DJs want to contribute as well, or they were? Because I know a lot of times like some DJs, they're like they're pretty much fixed on what they want. They only want like dance hall, or they only want like soca.
Yeah, some DJs actually. Shout out to DJ Nexus. He always brought like Bungie Garden and Fayan to beat us.
So he was already big in the scene.
He always used to do after show parties for the Carnival of Cultures in Bielefeld. So
he was always in there, and then was he like some kind of inspiration, or?
Yeah, he did like great pioneer work too, like for soca for our area.
So he put it like on the map for like people from like your area and everything.
I mean, mainly at dancehall parties, but especially for Carnival, he would always put in soca DJs, book soca DJs and soca artists too.
Yeah, and I think it's also good the fact that like I mean, having any kind of Caribbean influence. I mean, especially for like people who move here from the Caribbean or like from anywhere in the world, they have like any kind of, they can go to like a party and hear music where they're from. It's always like it's like a welcoming feeling, you know? It makes you feel like, at least I can have like a little piece of home, you know, when you're missing and thing. I mean, you can't always get the food, but you can get the music. You know, and that's always good. Like who do you think like inspires you now in 2019? As like an artist or like as like a movement or anything like that? For 2019?
That's a good question. I mean, in general, the Trinidad Soca season for 2019 is amazing. I find like really, there's so much good music out there. More than it ever has been, I think. And just, I don't have inspiration in particular, but I really like how the producers and the artists are like growing, and
and there's like new ones coming out every day,
and they putting out such a good quality compared to it used to be. Maybe a couple years ago. I find the quality is increasing a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I think like what also helps is that So I'm talking about like I guess like when I was a little younger, like 2000, let's say 2012, it was, I guess you could say it was a little bit harsher. So like now it's like a little bit softer. There's more like melody and everything, especially like in the groovy sweet soca. And I think it can appeal more to like Europeans or Americans and things like that. And there are people who were always in the scene, but to get the new people in the scene to get like those nicer chords, the softer music, it helps a lot.
That's true. But on the other hand, now I find the small island soca music is taking over and it's fusing into the Trinidad soca and all over. Like everything is more mixed up now,
which is good.
Like guys like Moto bringing like bouillon and January segment and all of that is coming together, and you have more like a more mixed kind of music, soca music.
Which is good because then everything is amalgamated, making it essentially one Caribbean, which is always a goal. But like, so this year you were on Trini truck.
Yes,
you was on a truck for Trini, and how was it? Describe it. Like this is not your first year, obviously.
No, that was my second year playing on the truck in Trinidad. And was my fourth year, I think, being in Trinidad for Carnival. And it's always amazing. I mean, if you don't experience it, you can't really describe it, I think.
As in like being on the truck or being in Carnival?
Carnival in general. And on the truck is
also like another experience. But it's two completely different things because like when you're on the truck, do you feel as if you're working or you feel as if you're enjoying and still kind of like mixing it a little bit? And
honestly, it's really hard work.
Really?
Especially, I was playing a lot.
Well, that's inspiration for me never to play on a truck.
No, I was playing a lot, and it's hard work. But when you love your work,
it helps.
You will definitely enjoy it.
That's true. Oh, okay,
to see people enjoying themselves. I mean,
and like how long do you usually play? Like how long are the sets typically?
Yeah, we have been 3 DJs for the marz band because it's a Utopia marz. It's a small marz band, and we've been 3 DJs, and depending on where we are on the road, and because the marz band I'm playing for is a kind of more traditional marz band. And they are all about stage crossing and
getting your section.
Have a nice costume presentation, have like a little choreography when you cross the stage and everything like that.
Okay.
I've
so
been
it's very
also
traditional.
I've been also the DJ to play when we cross the stage.
Which is an honor as well. For sure.
So I was playing a lot, so I was mostly playing before we crossed the stage. And maybe like half an hour after. So in total, maybe 1 hour sets.
Okay.
And
which is pretty short actually, considering it's like the day is about 9 hours or so.
With my marz band, it's not only the Savannah stage. We were crossing actually like 4 stages or more.
Because they're doing it like the more traditional to get any points and to judging it. Okay. So that means that your day was very long. Like, obviously, I have to ask: do you drink while you play?
I'll drink while I play, but not too much.
Really?
I think during the day I will mostly stick to beer.
Okay. But then, so like for tonight we're gonna be playing. And are you gonna be drinking a lot while you play, or like ever when you're playing? Do you ever drink to a point where you think like, I can do anything? I could just like mix, spinning around.
I think you should. You can drink, but you should keep a good level and still keep control of everything you do.
That doesn't sound very Caribbean.
I mean, maybe my tolerance is just
very high.
Right after Carnival.
That's probably it. So this time you probably have like 10 bottles on the side. I have like 2, and I'm thinking like, and you're still like playing it. I'm thinking like, let me just like pause.
Sometimes you don't realize, but usually I'm always in charge what I'm doing.
Really? Has there ever been a time when you were playing and like you're just like drinking, and then all of a sudden like the drinking was just too much? Like as in like you realize like, shit, it's too late, I'm just been throwing back, but like, no, never. No. You're always in control.
Yes.
Really? Oh, that's good. That's very noble. I will keep that like in my.
I mean, even over the years, I used to drink more when I was younger, but obviously the more I'm more involved and my business is like
growing. So you have to be like take a responsible step and everything like that.
I can't just be fooling around.
Well, that's true. But then what you can do is that you can hire me to play, and then you can drink some more.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
But the only thing is that I'm also going to be drinking, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, in emergency, I always can take over.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna probably just like call in someone else, you know, or just like hope that everyone in the road is just too drunk and they're not gonna realize, you know. But like so like another thing I want to know. So what is it about you that no one knows about you? For example, like people know you, say for example, in marz, they see you like playing on the truck. But like, is there anything that people don't know about you? Like I don't know, like your favorite artist is really Frank Sinatra, not Marshall or something like that.
I love every kind of music.
Yeah.
I actually started off playing 80s rock.
Ah, really? Like
Yeah.
who was like your like one of your high most honorable players in the 80s rock scene?
Oh, that's interesting. I
Yeah.
mean,
Don't worry, don't be embarrassed. I can always edit out whatever you say.
No, I really love everything. Not only the rock.
Yeah.
I would say I'm totally in love with funk and soul and everything. I'm really like open-minded, and I love to play everything.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you keep it all still on your computer, like all the types of music?
Yes.
Still?
Yes.
So like even when you come to party, you just don't have like
Yeah, even
Caribbean
for tonight,
or-
if we
yeah.
have a soca party, I
Really?
could still switch to it.
throwing a little bit, yeah?
I mean, I wouldn't do it all the time, but if it's the right moment, I would do it.
Ah, so how do you determine what is the right moment? I was thinking, you watch a crowd and like, because I mean like there's 100 people, like do you see, because everyone's essentially going to be listening to the same type of music, hopefully everyone's dancing. How do you know when you're going to change into this song or this other song, or changing genres sometimes? Is it more like a feeling that you go for?
Yeah,
or?
it's a feeling that I'm
Yeah,
going
it's just a
for.
feeling.
I mean, you will get the vibe from the crowd, as you probably experience as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I've only DJ'd like 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so actually 3 times, meaning tonight is my 3rd time.
Yeah, nice.
So, yeah, so I don't really have like a feel for the crowd, but also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm selfish. I don't want to have a feel for the crowd. When I'm playing, right, I'm gonna be looking at the crowd, and if like me, I really want to promote like Bashment Soca. You know, I think Bashment Soca is like a real.
Obviously, because you're from Barbados.
Well, yes, because I'm because I'm from Barbados, I'm very selfish. But also like I think it's like all right. So living in Leipzig, right, or I just say being in Germany or Europe, like the dancehall scene is massive, right? And I think like one of the best ways to infiltrate the dancehall scene with soca is to use like Bashment Soca, and then probably like slow it down a bit, and then like them like groovy, and then like power and things like that. And that's my mission. Yeah. Like I am like a spy, you know. I'm infiltrating all of the little dancehall parties, and I want to play some Bashment Soca, and then the people who love it, they can eventually realize that sweet soca is, you know, like a little similar, and that's my mission for Europe, you know. And like I'm not really like I'm not a DJ at all. I just like a guy who wants to like spread kind of like some education and some love, you know, and you know that's what it is. And I think changing some of these dancehall minds, I don't want to like kill their idea that dancehall is cool, but I still want to like appreciate soca, because I find like a lot of
that's what I want to. I mean, I don't want to be like a strictly soca DJ. I always like to have more like a mix, because the Caribbean has so much good music to offer, which is not only dancehall or only reggae. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, that's true. And like, the best way to get someone who like who knows one genre is to play another genre that's similar. You know, that's what I'm doing with the Bashment Soca. And like, I mean, I would love if the dancehall people came to like soca parties and tried to pull away some of the soca people, because in the end, everyone I think should be partying together. You should always have like just one big community, and then everyone just enjoy. And that's
what we should do. Just get the people used to other genres. And just that everybody can have a good time together. And
that's exactly what I want.
Not standing in the corner and not enjoying the music.
I know. Like standing in the corner and being like, oh well, you know, like you're not playing like the genre I like, so I'm just gonna like stick up my head and like listen to it. And the thing is, that is what people do. You know, so I kind of want to like change that kind of like culture. So hopefully, I don't know, I have like a recruit. Or I'm your recruit. I don't know which one it is. Are you my recruit or I'm your recruit?
I think we both can try.
Okay, I was hoping you were going to say that I was the general and you could be the private. Yeah, like you could just do all the DJ work, and I'll just like instruct you what to do. Okay. All right? And I'll tell the crowd what to do as well. All right? It's a deal?
Yeah.
Deal. Burning sound. Where'd that come from? Burning
Spectra sound. Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, Burning Spectra sounds.
No, that's my crew from Bielefeld.
From Bielefeld, okay.
I think we had our first gig like in 2009.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, we were booked for a dancehall party, but at that point, we already played like 50% soca.
So they knew exactly when they booked you what they were gonna get.
Yeah.
They knew you were gonna get soca, but you still also play some dancehall at that party.
Yeah, I think they haven't been aware of that we play so much soca.
So that means that it's probably exactly what we described. Basically, the people in the corner saying like, "What is this guy playing?" You know, like just like cut it.
No, but I always made sure that the people enjoy the stuff. So I wouldn't like try and push it too hard.
You give like just ease it in a little bit. And it was always, but I guess like at the same time, back then people are just happy to hear music that isn't like I don't know, like schlager music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like anytime you don't have to play that in a party, I think people will be happy. And so like for example, like tonight, like do you have like a plan set, like how you would play tonight? Or
I never really plan my sets.
Really?
Because you never know what the DJ before will play, and I don't want to play it all
the same
over
thing.
Again,
Okay. Oh, so you're also one of these guys where like I know I've heard like people who hold parties, they always tell the DJs they want all the DJs to come at the same time before the party starts, so that each DJ can hear what the other DJ played and they don't play it. Are you one of those guys as well that always come to the beginning of the party?
I like to be in the beginning, because
and also feel the vibe and see how the crowd is going,
right.
and then do you ever like start a party? Are you always like the first DJ to start a party?
Yeah, I started a lot of parties.
Oh really?
And I ended a lot of parties. I mean,
okay. So you're not any particular way. You don't mind if you start or end or whatever.
No.
You just don't want to play.
Yeah.
Just like playing. Nice.
I'm cool with everything.
That's interesting, man. That's interesting.
I mean, obviously, it's always nice to have the meantime, and like when the
the highest point. But it's, I mean,
but you always need somebody who does like a proper warm up and everything to ease the people in, and not just
like come and jump in.
I mean, you can always try and get the best out of the moment.
Yeah.
But it's always nice if you have like DJs working together.
And then decide that they're gonna But then what is actually pretty good is that, for example, like you obviously you played in training, so basically means that there's like a highlight in a sense, you know, to be able to play in training. And then but yet you're someone who will still play at the beginning of a party or play at the end of a party. You don't mind, or play in the middle. You don't mind where you play, you just want to play, which is good, because a lot of times when DJs they get recognition, they're saying that, well, I will never start a party. I'm always going to play at the 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock time, or I will always end off the show, or I'm going to play only just before the first artist or something like that. But like, but you never think of it that way.
I mean, obviously, if the time comes when I'm like booked for like as the main DJ for the party, obviously.
Yeah, but it's not your personality to say like, yeah, you know, I'm too good for that. Yeah, which is good, because I mean, a lot of people do kind of like get that attitude, like you're thinking, well, you know, I'm here, so...
Honestly, I think nobody should have that attitude. They should do what they're booked or what they're supposed to do, but they shouldn't have the attitude just to...
which is good. Yeah, you should spread your word. You should write a book, actually. And but you're drinking really slow.
Yeah, true.
And the thing is, like, you just came back from Trini, and you're German.
But I had like 4 or 5 beers already today, so...
Really? So basically, I'm actually drinking slow then.
Maybe.
Yeah, don't tell anyone. Yeah, usually I'm the one at the front of the queue, but now I'm a little bit behind, so I'll have to like speed up. But typically, like for me, like I'm obviously like being from Barbados, and rum is like our thing, you know, like Barbados like invented rum. Yeah. So you know,
I love the Mount Gay rum.
See, there you go. But like and so rum is like in our veins and everything. And there's this thing that we always say at home, that you don't let someone else pour your rum. Like we have like these shops at home, and you buy your bottle. You buy the bottle.
I've been to Barbados.
You've been to BIM.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah,
so
twice.
Okay, actually, you've been to BIM, right? BIM is Barbados. You've been to BIM, but you never played at Crop Over.
No. I mean, I played marz, but I didn't DJ for Crop Over.
Really? Is it because you have to like, I guess it's more like an invitation, you have to wait until you're invited?
Yeah, I mean, as a European DJ, it's hard to get recognition overseas, so...
Yeah, that's true. So then like, so that means
I don't have a lot of links in BIM, so but maybe the time comes and...
Yeah, I mean like easy to know that we've met, because I'll be honest, right? But like before like Alexandra, like I didn't know. Admittedly, as I said, like I didn't even really know the big scene here. So like a lot of these DJs that I'm meeting like within the last year and a half, like for example, I've never heard of you before like a week ago when Alexandra said that you're coming to the party. But also there's so many DJs within Germany that I have never heard of.
Yeah.
Because like 2 years I've been here, like I've been here 4 years. The first 2 years, I didn't even know they were. I thought I was the only Caribbean person. And then like there was one other person that I met that was from the Caribbean. I was saying like, we're the only people. He was like, nah, there are others, you know. So I literally for 2 years I thought I was the only Caribbean person where I was living. So like now everything is just like a new experience for me. Like I'm just like learning more and more. So I know that and I was like checking out. I saw you did the mixing moto. I was thinking like, oh, so this guy. He's pretty much his shit then. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. Because I mean, to do a mix for an artist is...
Yeah, and I'm not too much about hyping up myself and everything. I just want to do proper work.
Yeah, and just get out there.
Yeah, and try to get recognition for that.
Which is obviously like for example, the first mix that you did, and then obviously you did the other mix from Moto. Then you know it means that like you did something and like someone recognized, you know. But do you think about doing more production or?
Yes, I'm already thinking about doing production. I mean, I did with a friend. I had like a little project where we did like EDM kind of stuff. So.
And this is recently, or this is like back?
That's like, maybe 6 years ago already.
Okay,
but I'm used to do productions. I did my remixes where I did like build my own beats and everything already. So
so that have you ever thought about, I guess, like doing your own beats and then like maybe getting people to sing for them and such?
Yeah, I have things in plan, and I wouldn't talk too much about it right now.
Yeah, it's no problem, no problem. Yeah. but that's good. I mean, like I think that's always like a good step, and I always want to sing. I can't sing. I sound like shit. Yeah. But you know what? If you give me a beat, I'm gonna freestyle really poorly.
I would love to sing too, but no. Not in this life, but really? I will find somebody.
Come on, like in the end, like I mean, everyone says that they can't, or they're probably like a little bit shy, or they don't think they could. But then, like one day, for example, like, you do a beat, and like Moto's on it. He says, like just come on, like just come and sing like 2 words with me, and then you come, and then all of a sudden, like like one full verse comes out, and then you go back into the shadows.
That could happen. You never know.
And like all you need is like the right inspiration. So what is come to end? Okay, so we have to wrap it up, and it doesn't mean that we're gonna fool around later. So
no, I think we need to start the party.
Okay. So as I said again, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for inviting.
Yeah, no problem. And we're gonna do something inside there now. Yeah.
All right.
Was it good? Yeah.